let's take a look at this board. This is the Solar 80. This is an interesting one. So this is going to be run by Click Clack. It's priced at $300. I don't know if it goes up with the hot swap PCB. No, it doesn't. It seems like a really fun TKL. It has some interesting aesthetics to it, which you guys will see here in a little bit. But it's a very simplistic build. It's a top mount. It's very, very like, okay, this is purely something that the designer of this board clearly wanted, and they designed it almost from like a personal want, which sometimes makes one of the best boards, you know, like sometimes makes the coolest projects. It has the classics put into this. You know, we even have the classic green PCB, which you can't be upset about. But we are taking a look at this today, and for $300 for a TKL, I don't think that's too bad at all. So this is my first time opening it as well. Oh, wow. This is neat looking. Ooh, I do like the back piece here. This is a fun... Yeah, damn, that's actually really cool. So we got like a little stainless piece here, and then we have a looks like copper piece on the back, and then we have another weight over here. So that's really cool, actually. That is really, really neat. And then this stainless piece almost has like a brushed effect on it. I do like this. This is cool. I like the back artwork here for the weight. That is interesting looking. But I think what really kind of sells me on this, oh, maybe we can see better from here. I really like this back piece. And then for the side profile, I'm assuming we'll get to see, oh, tons of fingerprints, sorry. It's really warm here and humid, so yeah, look at that. We get to see a little bit of that stainless piece, a little bit of the copper, and then we get this really cool arch over here, or this curve from the light hitting. And then our taper is quite low over here. The anode looks good. My unit does have a few little scuffs, but they did let me know ahead of time that this unit might have some scuffs. It's a prototype. People have used it. And then we have a little tiny little baby cherry lip on this. I don't know if you guys can really tell, but it's a very baby cherry lip. And then yeah, it looks like a two-piece weight system. So it has a piece of black aluminum with the weight piece. But I like the top. Decently thin side bezels. I like the slightly thicker forehead and chin on this. Sharp looking. I don't know how you guys feel. I'm always in the middle with what people do with this little area here now. I'm on two sides of the fences here, okay? Actually, I shouldn't say two sides of the fences. I'm on two different ways this can be done. I dislike when people just add little tiny little things. I think it makes the keyboard kind of look cheap. So it's either I like when people do something really large and incorporate a piece of the design in this, or nothing at all. But we have some LEDs for the indicator caps lock, which is fun. Now, do they have what the solder PCB has on it? They do. So solder PCB does have ISO support and split left shift, as well as step caps and split backspace. So you do get some more options with the solder PCB. All right, so far, $300 price point. You get a lot of stuff in this. So we have what feels like a two-piece weight design, as well as two additional accents on the back over here. Okay. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate this one. They sent me a whole supply's worth of cables. Goat it, bro. Goat it. And then we have a shit ton of screws they sent us. I'm guessing for the top mount. There was some other stuff in here too. Let me see. My goodness, they sent me screws. Let's go. Hell yeah, dude. You probably won't get all these screws. They probably just sent this because this is, again, a prototype. So, all right, let's get working on this. Alex, can I get your advice? I have cherry stabs, and I've heard that swapping the wires is a must. To be honest with you, I don't think so. These wires in this big bin are from Cherry. These wires are not, but the only reason I decided to go with these wires is because I ran out of the ones from Cherry and I couldn't find any more. I don't really think you need them, but some people do have better experiences using 7U stabs in particular from other brands. So you could go with 7U stabs. I just really don't think you absolutely, I don't think it's a must. But yeah, if you feel like it'll help your experience, then you do you. You know what I mean? All right, so these are Gateron Onyx switches. It says unlubed, but I did lube them with GS2. Also, you mentioned playing Pokemon Odyssey made me give it a try. The hack is amazing. Dude, I have been loving it. I haven't been putting in too much time into it, but when I get some free time, it's the only game I've really been playing other than Overwatch right now. Overwatch is like with friends, and then when I'm bored by myself, I just play a little bit of Odyssey. It's pretty good. What's your main on Overwatch? Well, I've only been playing Stadium. So if I'm playing tank, I like playing Orisa or Reinhardt. If I'm playing DPS, not gonna lie, I've been kind of hard stuck just using Soldier right now. Like, I feel like I've gotten pretty good at using Soldier. And then for healers, I don't know. Moira's okay, but I feel like she gets countered pretty easy. I really want to learn how to use the girl that flies. Honestly, I don't know what her name is, but Juno, is it? Oh, Escape from Tarkov? I'm just a little bored with it right now. Yeah, Escape from Tarkov has been boring the shit out of me. So again, the goal of this board, from what I was reading in the IC and stuff, was the designer really likes like just classic top mounts and just wanted a very... Again, this, from what I understand, this felt like a very personal project, which a lot of projects are personal, don't get me wrong. But I think there's like, when a designer sets out to do something that it's like, hey, this is something I like and I only made it around this one thing. It's not a guarantee that it's going to be good, but I always get like a better sense of like, all right, they know what they like. I might like this too. It's not typing, which could be the fact that they mentioned, or AREF mentioned something about the JST being finicky. I'll have to get to the bottom of why this is not typing. But unfortunately, I don't think I have a good way to do this right now. So we'll just see what it sounds like. And then I'll do some troubleshooting to see what's going on with this. But two things on this PCB need to be fixed. So whatever is going on with this JST situation, or maybe this daughter board, and then also the caps lock is missing the mounting holes. And then the other big thing was, I hope maybe somehow they can add some sort of cable channel. Not the end of the world, but also could be, because maybe it's the cable that's being crimped somewhere. So we'll see. Let's just see what it sounds like for now, and we'll go from there. So we're using Onyx switches, top mounts. Ooh. Yeah, something's going on with the spacebar here, but I don't know what it is. So far, it sounds really good. I really like the sound of this board. So let's see what's going on with the spacebar here.
Can you explain what it is about with the mode rebranding? Do they end the production of some of the keyboards?
The answer is yes. They're ending some life of keyboards. So some boards are being retired, but they're going to be doing a whole new lineup once the rebranding's done and whatnot. So it's not like mode's going anywhere, but they are switching some stuff up. You know what? It might be a 1.2mm PCB that I didn't even notice. Did it say 1.2mm? Let's see. Easy fix, we just put in... No, it doesn't say anything about a 1.2mm PCB. It might be a 1.2mm. I would also add that click clack, because that's not, I don't think that's on the website at all. I would also specify this is a 1.2mm, because this is not specified under specifications. So I would that's a pretty important specification. I would 1000% put that on there. Not like it's the end of the world at all. But yeah, that's probably why it sounds like it's rattling. Looks like it is. All right, let's just quickly add little things to that. We got so many of those. It is indeed 1.2mm. Well, it says 1.1, but 1.2mm. So yeah, definitely specify that. If you guys ever do a 1.2mm with clip-ins, it's so easy to do this. All you're doing is, if you happen to have like these little stickers, you're just gonna push these underneath, just like push down on the keycap, slide these underneath, and then that'll fix the 1.2 thing. So let's give this a proper test now with the PCB. being fixed here. So these are the Gateron Onyx switches. Aluminum plate top mount on the Solar 80. Ooh. This is nice. Yeah, this does not sound like a 1.2 mil PCB to me. I don't know about you guys, but not at all. I really don't think this sounds like 1.2. Okay, I do wish they opened it up though, so people have a choice between a 1.6 and 1.2. And again, there's other things that I think are kind of critical to the PCB. So make sure it works first of all, and then second of all, that caps lock needs to be fixed as well. If it's at all possible, I would say add the cable channel. I don't know if that's possible or not. I don't think it's mission critical, but would be nice. I think what I really enjoy is just the mixed materials here on the back. I think that's really nice. And I think this is also going to be subjective. Some people here said they love this design. I think this is really pretty. But yeah, this is nice. For 300 bucks, I'd say I'm happy with what I'm getting here. Assuming everything that I mentioned that's mission critical gets fixed. But it's nice. I wish there was more layout support on the solder PCB. It has enough, but yeah, I also agree. Like, it would have been nice to see some more, because you can, in fact, get this in a WinKey version. So why not offer a 6.25U? Doesn't make sense with the solderable version, but I agree on that sense as well. Bye, everyone. See ya.